I wanted to talk with you about public speaking. This is something that I have worked on over the past 6 months, and it is something that no matter what your career is, there's going to be a time that you need to talk to a group of people, and if it's not something that you have practiced, you're not going to be ready for it. So at the beginning of your speech, you should use a quote. This shows humility and that what you're talking about is important because a famous person has also said it. They say 7% of what you say are your words, 38% are your voice tone, and 55% is your body language. So it's so important that you use good body language. When you're trying to persuade people, they're going to make a decision out of either love or out of fear. So you should also keep that in mind. Before you begin your speech, you should know the room literally. So before you are giving your speech, get there ahead of time, take a look around, and know the audience. Shake their hand, know your material, and visualize yourself giving the speech. You should use good eye contact when you're doing the speech. If you're trying to make more of an emotional plea, you want to look in their left eye versus a logical argument, you would look in more of their right eye. Hand gestures. Your hands should be straight out in front of you or palms down. They shouldn't be clasped together or your hands in your pockets. This is just distracting. Use good voice variety. So bring your voice up when you're talking about something that's exciting and then down if it's something more emotional. And don't use words such as like, and you know, and also don't elongate your words. You should use humor, and you can do that by telling funny stories that have happened to you, and synonyms. And then also use idioms. So these are things like backseat driver, at the drop of a hat, have a game plan, blow you away, a fair weather friend, and there's so many other idioms that you can look up and use. And then also use hooks. So these are things like statistics and then defining a word. And then when you give your conclusion, you should tie everything together with the main points, and it should be kind of like in a nice bow. So then after that, it just kind of reminds people of everything that you have said, and then have questions and answers ready. So you should ask if they have any questions, and if they don't, then you have your questions ready that you can casually ask. So I hope these different tips help you in your next public speaking presentation.